And so you see that we are looking for the real culprit of what happened into the time of Judas. Reversion and reversion and reversion and reversions. That is what happened. They've been transgressions, which I told you before in my very oldest record. What happened that, in every record I have, there is always mysteries in it. It's all to, like me, if, like me, when I'm in the mood to listen to it, because I don't like to listen to I don't like to listen. It's like I don't claim of what I am. It's also the same of I don't listen to my very own. Sometimes I do when I feel very but usually I don't. I listens when there is a thing that I need to that to connect like that. But usually I connect to the galactic. I connect to the galactic. So we found out that, like I told you, I'm not just sitting here for nothing. My work is eternal. I am. I am the witness of all things. When they were on the cross, I told them, walk. It was the Tripitakas, which was transgressed. Mother, father, and son. Mother, father, and son, and that is to even the tribes was, and who are these been transgressing? Sivas. The reason why I said on my post that when I had a war with demons using sorcery in this end in the flesh, it's because of what they've been doing in the world. The humans has been killing my father's daughters. Every time they preach the word of God, because the word of God having no spirit. Right now, there's only deliver thyself, O Zion, because Kuya Asi Bartolomeo or Chabauta or you know Adonai, he too has many names, just as everyone. Because throughout incarnations, I am the one who dwell, and now you are dwelling against nations. Why you are angry into those your governments, all that, because your spirits are speaking to me that Matt, it has time to because we cannot have this. They're just getting worse and worse and worse and worse, and we cannot live like this for This is why Chapnel is just making sure that we are ready. We are ready to sit on the throne because it's gonna be scary, blood day. I even see today he had vibrations in heaven, which I found was the heaven. I was there yesterday and a few hours ago that how they were, because we have architecture already, which is a symbol of when we were Ariel, Ariel. When the palace was in the sea, by the sea, there is the symbol of heaven. The new heaven and the new earth has been done few years ago. They've been on earth for so long. No one knew. Only when he took my child to me a few years ago, and he told him to kiss mama. That's when they were all here. And then only to find out that the world becomes mad. Not just mad, going, there's no words to express. So a few years ago, or when I was 22, I have waged war against them on using sorcery when they keep trying to kill me to offend my father. And whom they offend is the man who one of my glory. One of my glory is one debut, because this trying a reason why Father makes sure that he marry me in the paper for me for him to be connected to my name, you know, so that because the demon wanting him, wants them. Who are the want? Those who has my, my abodes. And that is why in the paper we were crucified. And that's the end in the paper. And he is Chapnel's ark. He is Chapnel's ark of the covenant. And then he hold my neck and cast me to a deep prayer that causes to fracture and puncture my thoracic, to rupture my prana and my vertebra. My vertebra is what I can connect to you. That is how I connect to you. Vertebra, you call it's my chapnel now, the verbatim. Vertebra that opens by Raphael is he, because he learned to telepathic me the other day. I was asleep, and then he just said that I have what you call this? I have like he think I didn't care about my dogs, but right now the more important is humans. The more important is humans. I'm not worried about my children because they can be resurrected. For in the beginning, they were me. They were my angels. My dogs is true love. You cannot kill true love, humans. You cannot kill true love because that is a spirit. True love is a spirit that you cannot rid of. They knew that. That is why Mary Jezebel at Baal don't like a dog. Why? Because dog can sense her. And that's why I become in this end a spirit of the dog. And this is why I said to you too that Torah means Hebrew. To reverse the Torah means Hator. If you have heard about the story of Hator, he was one of the first whom you think was weak, but he uses his heart. Through his heart, he becomes what he is. He won because of his kindness. And that is the world become. My father can be. If you have I will share it on my post, on my community post about the story of Hatur, who was a very weak man, but he wants to wage war against the demons who were destroying his village in the ancient. It's true story. In the ancient, because of his heart, this was very, very kind, and very, very kind. My father have test us to find the keys. It's also a symbol of finding these keys for the worlds for you to find me. So when my vertebra was open, it was called for me to find the true story of Torah or Akashic. To open the true Hebrew Hatur. Prana. Prana is light of the Saints Augustines. Saints Augustines, my father. Before me, it was my mom or my father comes first. And when somebody is disrespect my father and mother, that's when I've come. And then, because you cannot go to heaven without one that you paid here. You understand? You cannot buy something and go somewhere without paying for it. It's the same as when my father come to earth. They cannot go if I don't come. If I don't come, because I'm the one who write things down, who left and who come. It's like who came out from heaven. I write it down. Who comes out? Who comes up in heaven? I write it down. Who comes up there? You understand? So, I am the spirit of the true prophets. The Bartimaeus who died without the sins, humans. They died without sin, bloodshed. You know? Have you remember what happened to Saint Bartholomew? He was beheaded, and then all those prophets before time, they were beheaded. Meaning to say, humans, they paid for what they were tested for. You know? They could not go to heaven if they don't pay. They paid. But you in this end, you have not paid anything, yet you claim to be Messiah. That, falsification. It's falsification when you are, I don't even know what is falsification means in your world, but that is the translation I can find in Tetragrammaton. Falsifications of data, falsification, false, forgery, and that is a very grievous sin, humans. That is a very grievous sin what they are doing, you know? To falsify things you knew not. While the bride of Christ, the true prophets, have been killed, many, all that humans. They paid for the spirits, for the spirits. For the spirits doesn't mean spirits. They have one spirit. When they volunteer, Matt, can we go with you? Okay, kuya, come. It's like when father said to me, because in the beginning there were two sons. One said, okay, sir, and none did not come. And then she did not come. And then I said to my papa, okay, I won't. But later I changed my mind. I went. You know? And to balance that story, it's the same as the true prophets. And they say, Matt, you have volunteer, we'll go with you. And that's it, we've been doing. You know? We've been working, humans. We've been working. And why I said to you that I am the spirits of the tribes of Judas is the true prophets. G-U-D-E-H-S or G-U-D-H-E-S. G-U-D-H-E-S is what's in my tetragrammaton. You know? G-U-D, because has means already happened. Jude, ending. You know? It's meaning of Judas. Jude, G-U-D, and has already happened. You know? And they died before time. And if you notice the name Judas or Judas, it is the name of sadhu, sundar, selvarej, Sudha. You know? His name is Sudha, which is John the Baptist. You know? The Bartholomew, the spirits of the tribes of Judas, the true prophets and prophetess before this era, they called millennials. This is called millennials. Whose millennials is this? Mary, Jezebel, Baal, humans. You know, this is Mary, Jezebel, Baals. While the true prophets is only sadhu, sundar, selvarej, and the rest is cut the neck. You know? That is why I said, in Revelation, there's only sadhu, sundar, selvarej, and there's only two witness. Up above is Michael and God, and on earth is deliver thyself, O Zion, and the bride of Christ, who is Adonai C. You know, they are the bride of Christ. Those that who have the body of the Christ in the beginning. When you see the body of the Christ, those who had with me in the table, you know, the Judas. In the beginning, we were called Jude. And in this end, because to reverse the word Jude is do, D-U-H, means two in one. You know, two. Why two? Chemical. And after that, when we were Mona Lisa, they received the sa. S-E-H. What is sa? Sipiras. You know? So, we were called sadhu. In that, you'll find that there's only Mary, Jezebel, its Baal, prophetess, and prophets in this end, except sadhu, sundar, selvarej, which is, I am really looking after very, very carefully, spiritually, souls, and flesh. For he have eaten something that he should, you know. He knew not this, I knew. But I keep it to myself and keep my work quietly as we always do. Angels in disguise.